Fluorescence at 303 nanometers is used to measure the amount of tyrosine resulting from the hydrolysis of a protein. The fluorescence intensity is found to be a linear function of the concentration. If the intensity for a 1 microgram per ml standard is 73 and the intensity of the unknown is 62, what is the concentration of the unknown in micrograms per ml? Letter A 1.9, letter B 1.2, letter C 0.85, letter D 0.43, or letter E 0.09. The answer is letter C 0.85. To solve this problem, the formula that we will be using is Beer-Lambert's law, but instead of using absorbance, we will use fluorescence. So F is equals to E, which stands for emissivity, times B, which is the path length, times C, which is the concentration. After rearranging the equation, we will get the formula F1 over C1 is equals to E times B. Basically, for both concentrations of the known and the unknown, emissivity and path length is the same. So I rewrite the formula again for the unknown, which is F2 over C2 is equals to emissivity times path length. As I have mentioned earlier, emissivity and path length is constant for both the unknown and the known standard. Therefore, we can combine these two equations. F1 over C1 is equals to F2 over C2. Rearranging this again, we can get the final equation. C2 is equals to F2 times C1 over F1, wherein C2 is the concentration of the unknown that we are looking for in the problem, and F2 is the given intensity of the unknown. C1 is the concentration of the known standard, and F1 is the intensity of the known standard. Substituting the values, we have 62 times 1 microgram per liter over 73. Computing this, we can get 0.85 micrograms per liter, which is letter C. Let's proceed to the next problem. Concentrated hydrochloric acid is 12 molars and has a density of 1.18 gram per ml. What is the weight percent of concentrated hydrochloric acid? Letter A 14%, letter B 5.1%, letter C 12%, letter D 98%, or letter E 37%. The answer is letter E 37%. To solve this problem, we will use the formula grams of solute over grams of solution times 100. Substituting the values in the formula, we have 12 moles per liter multiplied to its molar mass, which is 36.458 grams per mole, in order to cancel the mole unit, multiplied to its inverse density, which is 1 ml per 1.18 grams, in order to cancel the gram units, and multiplying it with the conversion factor of liters to milliliters, we have 1 liter per 1000 ml, multiplying it to 100. From this equation, we will obtain the result 37.076%, or equal to 37%. Let's go to the next problem. Gravimetric analysis relies heavily on the principle of blank. Letter A, conservation of energy. Letter B, conservation of mass. Letter C, constant composition. Or letter D, definite proportions. The answer is letter B, conservation of mass. Gravimetric analysis is based on the principle of mass conservation, which states that the total mass of the reactants and products in a chemical reaction remains the same. Let's proceed to the next question. Which of the following is the correct order in which light passes through a UV-Vis spectrometer? Letter A, detector, sample, source, and monochromator. Letter B, source, monochromator, sample, and detector. Letter C, source, sample, monochromator, and detector. Letter D, monochromator, source, sample, and detector. Letter E, sample, source, monochromator, and detector. The answer is letter B, source, monochromator, sample, and detector. Next question. What is the purpose of a monochromator? Letter A, to remove stray light from the room. Letter B, to serve as a polychromatic light source. Letter C, to interpret the photon signal into a digital readout. Letter D, to allow only light of a certain wavelength to pass from the source to the sample. And letter E, to focus light from the sample onto the detector. The answer is letter D, to allow only light of a certain wavelength to pass from the source to the sample. Next question. What is the process of the gain of an electron called? Letter A, oxidation. Letter B, reduction. Letter C, sublimation. Letter D, transference. Or letter E, neutralization. The answer is letter B, reduction. The most useful mnemonics that you can use in this problem is Geroa and Leora. Geroa means gain of electrons, and the process is called reduction, and the substance is an oxidizing agent. Leora, on the other hand, is the loss of electron, and the process is called oxidation, and the substance is a reducing agent. Thank you very much for listening. If you have questions, please leave a comment below.